world, this is Lexi down with Lexi at Lexus. Just wanted to take a little time here and introduce you to the first 2020 RX 350 that we've been introduced here in Kansas City. I'm at Antioch Park, beautiful park. I grew up not too far from here, have a lot of stories to tell, but we're not going to do that today. This RX 2020 is kind of a mid-generational upgrade, primarily on technology and a little bit of styling. You notice Lexus spends about $1 million per day on aerodynamics. To become the best in aerodynamics, we have these creases throughout the vehicle, which were a radical change in our first fourth generation RX, the upgraded platform into an 8-speed transmission and 295 horsepower 3.5 liter V6. It's still the same nuts and bolts underneath the skin, but one of the things that we did in this upgrade is take a lot of customer feedback to make some of these improvements. And with how sharp the lines and how beautiful this fourth generation was in our 16 through 19 model years, you notice we're smoothing out those lines a little bit with this 2020. It has a little bit more of a sculpted look. Definitive grille still, very gorgeous. Sleek styling with the LED lighting. They've eliminated the fog lamps. There's really no need for those. You do have in the Safety System Plus on both ends of the table from 16 to this new 20 your auto dimmers, but your advanced safety system has been upgraded to the 2.1 system. So your lane tracing assist is now going to also, besides seeing the paint lines, it's going to see differences in the road, which we've seen with our other vehicles upgrade to the 10th generation infotainment center. Now with the 10th generation infotainment center that you're showing on that we're going to show on the inside, that's where we're going to see a lot of the improvements. So let's go ahead and take a look inside, okay? Right, so the interior on our 2020 RX, some subtle differences that I think are very pleasing to the eye. We're going with the matte finish now more on the wood grain. Yamaha's piano division still does this for us, but it's just a little more modern look versus the shinier wood grain that we've had before in the past. Starting at the bottom here, we have two USB ports. This USB cord is plugged into my iPhone because, of course, the big anticipated change in this vehicle. I'm a die-hard fan of Lexus and the technology. Toyota was the first manufacturer to develop navigation with the Corolla in 1983, and our voice command system has just been superb. So we're really last to market in this. And then the remote touch interface, as you'll see down here, has been upgraded to the trackpad. So I've always been a big fan of this as well. With this trackpad, you can joggle between map, menu, and all your needs right here. Then in the 10th generation, we've shot up your individual word recognizable commands to over 20,000. So there's just hundreds of thousands of things that you can say on this 10th generation. Then of course you have Siri, which is very similar into the amount of data that she can use, and Android too. So for the Android users, this is going to be the first mobile Android system that we have with Lexus. So I was a little scared going to the touch screen. I'm probably still not going to use this because I don't like to get fingerprints on my screen, but of course the screen's been brought forward. Again, I was nervous because I really loved how it's recessed and you can keep your eyes on the road on our previous generations of the RX. However, I think their placement was very well thought out. It's very clean. It's not disruptive. Who knows, maybe I will end up using the touchscreen now that it's been put in such a thoughtful place for the vehicle. From there are other subtle differences. We get a little phone holder right here. I did kind of play with this rubber. It comes out, so when you need to clean it, your phone will go right into there. Let me show you how that fits in there just perfect with my phone. Then we have the 2.1 amps. Those are going to work just like your chargers, so additional 2 USB ports. And then the back seat has 2 more ports, so there's a total of 6 USB ports in the vehicle now. You have your old school charger right there. Additional area for your cell phone with ambient lighting. Now this is how the premium configuration is, kind of the most common Lexus with your navigation package. You still have the brake hold and the electronic parking brake. One of my favorite features started with our LS many years ago, where you actually take your foot off the brake pedal when you're at a complete stop. It's one of those things you didn't know you needed until you had it, kind of like the heated steering wheel, of course. Beautiful heated steering wheel, our ventilated seats, heated seats, all these nice luxury things with Lexus, because you know with Lexus, quality and luxury come first. From there, just take a good glance throughout the vehicle. You know, you have your road sign alert where it's going to show you the miles per hour, upcoming traffic signs on our tachometer there. You can change through some of those additional safety features, such as the level that you like your laser adaptive cruise control. Of course, that's been a standard feature in this vehicle since 17, option 616, where it'll slow down and speed up for you when you're engaged in cruise control. Your blind spot monitors with rear cross traffic alert, and your sonar sensors that are very intelligent. They will actually detect objects and stop the car for you on your front and rear bumpers. So many of these features, again, have been on the vehicle. This is kind of a refresh, but your big changes are the additional USB ports, your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the enhanced touchscreen that's been moved up in position a little bit, the trackpad instead of the mouse pad. Don't want to take for granted the fact that we can push down for your cup holder. Pull that up. Also with the 10th generation, one more thing on the radio, it's already pre-recording so you can rewind and fast forward, but anytime somebody calls you, when you have a favorite song or talk radio program, you can push pause there. I have to thank my wife for that one. She found that by accident on our 2016 RX when we first got that, and it's an awesome feature. 10 airbags as before. We're still going to be #1 with Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. You have your front knee standard, front side curtain. This driver's side airbag adjusts to see where you're sitting in the vehicle, so it won't just punch you in the face. It'll allow you to fall into the airbag. Nice and cozy back seat as well. And look at the ceiling. Looks like they've upgraded the material. And Lexus as well, like every other manufacturer, for the material is going to be moving away from leather and into new Lux. It's not because of a cost issue, it's because of a quality and longevity issue with how long cars last today. The material is much more durable, it has much better memory, and especially in southern climates, sweat will get into leather and start to create flaking and so forth. But you really can't tell the difference as far as the touch, and you're going to be much happier too when you have to clean up a stain or have an imprint due to a child's car seat or a dog walking on your interior on the vehicle. The back seats fold down. As a matter of fact, let's take a quick look at the rear trunk space once we're done in here. All right, so from the back end here, still going like we've done since 2010 with the RX. I have our windshield wiper at the top. I love bragging about that because first company come out with the crossover SUV in the luxury market, and it's one of those things you wish all SUVs did, knock the snow and ice down instead of up. Backup cameras underneath here. We have those sonar intelligent parking sensors on the back. They'll actually stop your vehicle for you. Here we go. All-weather mats, nice little gift for you. All new Lexuses come with 10 years roadside assistance as well. So you're not gonna have to worry about getting your spare tire out. They'll be there to take care of you, plus 10 years of the Safety Connect service. Wonderful feature, that SOS button is right at the front. And 10 years, if you're ever in an accident, emergency services are gonna be right there for you, and you can call the hotline if you're ever in trouble. So we have the folding seats, and they do a 40, 20, 40 for multiple configurations. Still have our handles here, like we've been doing since the 2016, and plenty of ambient lighting. You have 3 lights back here. Alrighty, so please like and subscribe to my page for more Lexus updates, and call me up anytime too, down Hendrick Lexus in Kansas City, if you'd like to drive one of these vehicles or any other vehicles we have on our lot. And take a look too, compare these two cars. I can still get you some great deals on the remaining 19 inventory. Plus our L certified pre-owned selection. So Whatever you need, I can help you with.